Ever wondered what makes her completely obsessed with you? Well, it's not about grand gestures or expensive gifts. What if I told you that doing something small, without even asking, could make her fall head over heels for you? It's easy to get caught up in thinking that the only way to make someone obsess over you is to shower them with extravagant gifts or pull off big romantic gestures. But what if I told you that it's often the little, thoughtful actions that really make a lasting impression? In fact, sometimes it's the things you do without her having to ask that make all the difference. Sounds too simple, right? But trust me, it's powerful. In this video, we're going to talk about something that most people overlook in relationships. Small, meaningful actions that create deep emotional connections. You might think that telling her how much you care is enough, but actions often speak louder than words. We're diving deep into the one thing that can make her completely obsessed with you, and it's something that costs no money but means everything to her. So stick around. By the end of this video, you'll have a secret weapon that will make her think about you constantly and feel more drawn to you than ever before. Now, what are these small actions that can make a world of difference? These are the things that show deep care, awareness, and understanding of her needs. By the end of this video, you'll not only have a better understanding of what makes her tick, but you'll also know exactly what to do to unlock a deeper emotional connection that will leave her obsessed with you. So, let's start with something that's absolutely crucial in any relationship: emotional availability. But what does that mean? Emotional availability is all about being present for her when she needs you most, sharing your feelings openly, and offering support when things get tough. But here's the thing: many guys fall short in this area. They might be physically present, but emotionally distant. This kind of behavior is a huge turn-off for women. When you're emotionally unavailable, when she needs your attention, understanding, or reassurance and you're not there for her, it creates a disconnect. And trust me, that will push her away faster than you can imagine. So, how do you show emotional availability without being asked? Simple actions, my friend. When she's upset, don't wait for her to ask for your support. Step in and offer a listening ear. Ask her how she's feeling, and really listen without interrupting or trying to fix everything. Just let her express herself. When she's stressed, offer reassurance. You don't have to have all the answers, but your willingness to be present, patient, and understanding goes a long way. Small gestures like giving her a hug when she's feeling down or texting her to check in when you know she's had a tough day. They all show that you care without her having to ask. It's about offering a space where she feels safe to express herself, knowing you're there with no judgment or rush. She wants to feel heard and validated, not like she has to beg for your attention. Why does this work so well? Because emotional intimacy builds trust. When you're emotionally available without being asked, it shows her that you can be a consistent source of support. It makes her feel secure in the relationship, knowing that she can rely on you in tough times. And trust me, women are deeply drawn to men who understand and prioritize their emotional needs. When you get this right, she'll feel more connected to you than ever before. We've all heard the saying, it's the thought that counts. Well, when it comes to winning her heart and making her obsessed with you, this couldn't be more true. It's not always about the big, over-the-top romantic gestures. Sometimes, it's the small things that show how much you care. Imagine this. You open the door for her without her asking, or you make her favorite coffee just because you know she's had a hectic morning. Maybe it's leaving a sweet note in her bag that reminds her how amazing she is, or remembering her favorite snack without her even mentioning it. These small gestures go a long way in making her feel special, and they show that you're paying attention to the details that matter to her. These thoughtful actions communicate something powerful, that you are paying attention to her needs and wants, and you're putting in the effort to make her feel loved and appreciated. It's not about the grand gestures. It's about showing her that she's important to you, in ways that matter to her. Now, here's where the magic really happens. It's one thing to do something nice when she asks, but it's a whole different ballgame when you do something kind spontaneously, without her even needing to hint at it. Think about this. You know she's had a long, exhausting day at work, so you pick up her favorite snack on your way home. Or maybe you send her a random text, just to say you're thinking of her and you hope she's having a good day. It's these spontaneous acts of kindness that leave a lasting impact. The magic happens when you do something kind without waiting for her to ask or even hint at it. These gestures show that you genuinely care about her happiness. This is what will make her feel seen and loved, and it's the kind of thoughtfulness that makes her obsessed with you because it shows that you're always thinking about her, whether she's right in front of you or miles away. So why does this work? Simple. Small, thoughtful gestures create a deep sense of being valued and cherished. When she sees that you're making an effort, not because she asked, but because you care, it creates a powerful emotional connection. She'll feel special, appreciated, and constantly on your mind. Gratitude is also a huge factor here. Every time you do something small and thoughtful, it reinforces her sense of being valued. Over time, these actions build up, creating a foundation of emotional intimacy where she feels loved and seen. And when she feels this way, she won't be able to help but think about you constantly. Confidence is undeniably attractive. It signals that you believe in yourself, and that energy is magnetic. Women are naturally drawn to men who are self-assured, who know their worth, and who aren't afraid to stand by their decisions. However, confidence should never come at the expense of respect. The key to creating a lasting attraction is finding the balance between being confident in yourself and being mindful of her feelings, boundaries, and needs. The misconception some men fall into is that confidence means being domineering or overly assertive. In reality, confidence paired with respect is what truly makes a man magnetic. Women appreciate when you are sure of yourself, but they also want to feel valued, heard, and respected. When these two traits go hand in hand, it forms a powerful attraction dynamic, one that draws her in emotionally and physically. One of the most attractive qualities in a man is the ability to make decisions confidently. Whether it's deciding where to go for dinner or planning a weekend getaway, taking charge shows you are confident. However, it's important that you also take her preferences into account when making those decisions. Confidence doesn't mean disregarding her thoughts. It's about making decisions that reflect both your desires while valuing hers. Another way confidence and respect come together is through assertive yet respectful communication. You can be clear, direct, and confident in expressing your thoughts and desires, but always make sure that you're also listening to her. For example, taking the lead in a social situation or suggesting plans can be great, but always ensure she has a chance to voice her opinions. You're not only being confident, but also allowing her space to feel heard. When you exhibit this balance of confidence and respect, she'll feel both emotionally safe and physically drawn to you. She'll appreciate that you're secure in yourself, but also that you value her individuality. It creates a sense of security where she feels understood and cherished. This emotional safety, coupled with your assuredness, fosters a deeper sense of attraction. She'll be more inclined to invest emotionally in the relationship, knowing that she can rely on you to support her, while also confidently taking charge when necessary. And as you keep demonstrating respect for her boundaries and thoughts, she will remain captivated by your presence and character. Relationships can become routine, and predictability is often the culprit. When everything feels too familiar, the excitement and spark that initially brought you together can start to fade. It's natural for a relationship to evolve, but when things get too comfortable, it can lead to emotional stagnation. The key to reigniting that initial thrill is unpredictability. Unpredictability in relationships doesn't mean being confusing or emotionally inconsistent. It means keeping things fresh, fun, and exciting by doing things out of the ordinary. It's about introducing surprise and spontaneity into your relationship, whether through actions, words, or even unexpected adventures. Spontaneity adds an element of excitement that keeps her on her toes, making her feel that there's always something new and intriguing to look forward to. Imagine this: planning a surprise weekend getaway, or doing something fun and unexpected for no reason other than to bring a smile to her face. These actions break the monotony and keep the relationship dynamic. It's the excitement of not knowing exactly what's coming next, and that element of mystery keeps the attraction alive. The great thing about unpredictability is that it can be simple yet impactful. For instance, planning a surprise date night where you take her to her favorite place or somewhere completely new can add that spark back into the relationship. Alternatively, planning spontaneous adventures like an impromptu road trip or even an unexpected outing to an art gallery or concert can reignite the thrill of discovery. Another easy way to keep the relationship exciting is by giving her unexpected compliments or words of affirmation. Tell her something you haven't mentioned in a while, like how much you admire her strength or how beautiful she looks, even if it's in a situation where it's not expected. It's these little surprises that show her you're always thinking of her in new and thoughtful ways. Unpredictability doesn't have to mean chaos or inconsistency. It's about keeping the dynamic fresh. It shows that you're invested in maintaining an exciting and evolving connection, never taking her or the relationship for granted. Psychologically, unpredictability in a relationship taps into a woman's natural curiosity. When you keep her guessing in the best way possible, she'll be intrigued by you, and that intrigue fuels attraction. Women find men who can surprise them captivating because it makes them feel special and cherished. The mystery of not knowing exactly what to expect next creates a healthy emotional tension that keeps the relationship engaging. When you keep her guessing, you're constantly on her mind. Even when you're not around, she'll be thinking about you, wondering what unexpected and exciting thing you'll do next. In any relationship, emotional security is one of the most powerful forms of connection. Women want to feel like they can rely on you, knowing that no matter what happens, you'll be there for them through thick and thin. Emotional security is about being that constant, stable presence in her life, providing comfort and assurance that she doesn't have to face challenges alone. This type of security doesn't only apply during difficult times. It's about being there for her in the everyday moments too. She wants to know that whether life is going smoothly or things get complicated, you're a source of unwavering support. Emotional security is a foundation of trust, showing her that no matter the situation, you've got her back. It's about building a deep emotional connection where she feels safe to be her true self around you. Being her emotional rock doesn't mean you need to solve every problem she faces. It means offering your presence and emotional support without her having to ask for it. Sometimes, it's as simple as being there to listen when she needs to talk or offering comfort when things get tough. For example, imagine she's had a rough day at work. Instead of offering solutions right away, you can just listen to her frustrations, giving her space to vent. You're being emotionally available without trying to fix things. During moments of stress or chaos, your calm presence can make all the difference. If she's going through a difficult family situation, stand by her side, showing her that no matter what, you're there. Offering reassurance and stability is what creates an emotional bond that goes deeper than just surface-level attraction. When she knows she can always rely on you emotionally, even without asking, she'll develop a deeper attachment. Women want to feel emotionally secure in their relationship, knowing that no matter what happens, they can turn to their partner for comfort and support. This emotional safety creates an unbreakable bond. The trust that grows from knowing you'll always be there is something that can't be easily replicated. She'll feel secure knowing you're the one she can turn to, no matter what happens. That sense of trust and emotional safety is the foundation for a deep, lasting connection. To truly make her obsessed with you, it's not about grand gestures or empty promises. It's about the small, consistent things that show you're attuned to her emotional needs. Emotional availability, Small acts of kindness, balanced confidence and respect, unpredictability, and emotional security are the 5 pillars of a deep, meaningful connection. By doing these things without her needing to ask, you'll create a bond that goes beyond superficial attraction. These behaviors are more than just attractive. They're a reflection of the kind of partner you are, someone who understands and values her on a deeper level. The secret isn't to wait for her to ask for these things. It's about being proactive, showing her that you care in ways she'll never have to request. This builds a foundation that will make her not just attracted to you, but deeply attached and obsessed with the connection you share. When you learn to show up for her in these ways, without her needing to ask, you'll build a connection that's hard to break. These gestures are what truly make a woman obsessed with you, not because she has to ask for them, but because you just know how to be the man she deserves. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Let me know in the comments which tip you'll be using to make her fall for you. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss a video.